Hi everyone, my name is James Sale. I'm the creator of Motivational Maps and also of a new diagnostic called the 5 Elements Communication Styles Diagnostic. The point about diagnostics is they're there to solve a problem. What problem is this new diagnostic there to solve? The great personal development guru Brian Tracy once observed long ago that 85% of a business or a company's problems came down to one issue. What was that issue? The issue of communication. So this new diagnostic is there to help solve that problem. And if you start thinking about it, yes, we have problems, all of us, communicating with other people. And one of the primary reasons for this problem we have is that we're not self-aware enough. We don't actually know about our own communication style. So the 5 Elements Diagnostic is there to enable you to find out what your dominant style is and how this affects your impact on other people, both at home and in the workplace. What's it based on? Well, you'll be pleased to know it's based upon the old ancient Chinese philosophy of the 5 elements. What's that? Well, it starts with the fact that in China there are 5 seasons: spring, summer, late summer, autumn and winter. And these correspond to the 5 elements of wood, fire, earth, metal, water. And each of us has got a style corresponding to that, and we call those 5 elements VPFDC. What does that stand for? Well, let me ask you this question. When you go on holiday, what is the first thought that enters your mind about the holiday that you're thinking about? And every one of us comes up with a different kind of question. Some people say things like, where am I going to go? Other people say things like, how am I going to get there? And yet more people say, what's it going to cost me? And then there's another group of people that say, well, what are we going to do when we get there? What do I like to do? Do I like to lie on a beach? Do I want to visit cathedrals? And then finally, other people say things like, what did we do last year? Was it any good? We went to Butlins. Was that a good holiday? And so you see there are 5 things to complete the cycle, to make it complete. The first thing is, where are we going to be, is the vision, the V. How are we going to get there is the planning stage. How much does it cost is the resourcing or facilitating stage, the F. What are we going to do there is the D. And what was it like last year is the checking stage, the C. And each of these 5 elements has a very, very different style of communication. And that is what this diagnostic seeks to work out for you. And if you know what your style is, it's going to make you far more likely to be able to interact with other people in a really effective way, because these 5 different styles are really very, very different. Once you know it, you'll spot it everywhere. So let me invite you to go to our website to actually try this diagnostic for yourself and to see just how useful it could be for you. The website address is on the screen now.